So welcome back.
Hey!
Me oh my oh me.
So this thing has been talking. I think it's the lantern. But I can't figure out how to make it stop talking. Because
Me oh my oh me.
it gets quite annoying. Needless to say. Because it talks throughout all of the combat and it doesn't stop and it goes on a loop and it's been driving me slowly insane. So sorry about that. Come on, group. Stay close.
You help me, set me free. Help! Help!
It's constant asking and begging for help.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Alright.
Won't you help me?
And you know what? I
Me, oh
should
my, oh my, oh
probably...
me.
I'm gonna do a long rest because I want to refill their spell slots and whatnot. So, we are gonna go for a long
Me oh
rest.
my.
I suppose this place is no worse for wear than my last lodgings. Though I cannot say the same for myself, I fear. The battle, the escape after. I might need to lick my wounds a while before I can be of use to you.
You want to talk about what happened at Last Light?
The time for words will come when we lay my harpers to their final rest. I owe them that. But first, I owe them justice. Moonrise must fall.
Surely you can join me on the road.
I need a little time. But I will gladly join you at Journey's End. So long as it leads to the grave of General Ketherick Thorm.
So what now?
You know your task. Ketherick Thorm clawed his way free of death. Find out how, so we can send him back.
Alright. End the day.
Playtime's over, pet.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil, and a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
If this devil is so powerful, how did they manage to get captured?
Well, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting her priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh. We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Respond to Will and your mind trusts me.
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Mizora will rescue the asset if you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, Why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
We could always let the cult infest the asset. I bet they'd make a loyal thrall. Oh, again. Yes! Continue.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Oh. Astarion's got something to say.
incoming.
Oh, help!
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere.
Why do you want to see him?
Help me find him, and you'll find out. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for.
Interesting. Not unless you tell me what you're planning.
All in due time, but not now. I'm sure he'll turn up at one point or another.
What?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Oh, let's ask this. I never asked, are you Cazador's only spawn, or are there others like you?
Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Alright.
Help!
And with that, I think we're gonna rest. Oh. No.
Oh, help! Help!
Oh. Wow, I can't believe it actually said that to me when I tried to sleep.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
I thought you were supposed to hunt devils. Doesn't this violate your contract?
The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the Blood War.
It's not going to happen. You mean too much to the Sword Coast.
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held. And I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mazora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
All right.
Oh, help! Help!
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
It wasn't even a choice. They needed my help.
Not everyone would have helped.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
What is it?
The voice of the Absolute. Stronger this time.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. She needs comfort. And in this dream world, you can touch without fear of harming her.
Hold her tight.
It's been a very long time since someone did that. For me.
Who was it? I'm gonna say, you just look like you needed it.
Of course. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Oh my god, Scratch has something to say. Now, don't I have a...
Me oh my oh me.
One with the weave.
Somebody can speak to animals.
Oh help! Help!
I don't know who that is anymore.
Let's march!
Let's just talk to Scratch.
Dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
Encourage him to... Oh, I don't know. Oh, encourage him to drop the ball. Oh my god, it's... Why does that need such a high roll? Yeah. Oh, I can just keep doing it? Wrestle the ball from him. Oh, here we go. face.
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
What? That's it? We just took it from him? Oh, well now it's just horrible. Alright. We just received this item? Throw.
Me, set me free.
There we go.
Won't you help me? Set
That's
me free.
cute. Let me do it one more time. He's running. Oh, that's so cute. Alright. That has been all discombobulated. What was I
Won't you
doing?
help me? Set me free.
Leave camp. So we're gonna go see if this is friend or foe over
Me, oh
here.
my, oh my, oh me.
You! Halt!
Her thoughts invade your own, hunting for recognition. Your parasite offers it readily.
True soul. A pleasure. What news from the field?
I've infiltrated an encampment of Harpers protected by a cleric of Saloon. Nay.
Impressive. I'm sure Zaral will want to hear all about it. She's in the audience chamber, True Soul. Go right ahead.
Let's hope this Zrel likes what we have to say.
In her name?
Praise the Absolute.
Alright.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
One thing is that that flying guy knows that we're against him.
Me, oh my, oh my.
Enjoy the view. This feels like it stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day. If this place ever gets a clear day.
Oh, help! Help!
Let's see. There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
There's no quest
I shall have to keep them busy praying for mercy from other gods, won't I?
Who's that guy?
Me,
Be a dear and strike me deaf. Our guests are especially sobby today.
Well, what's over here?
me, oh my, oh my, oh me.
Okay.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
What's over here? Big. Huh? I want to go to that.
Me, oh my.
I want to go over here. Is there someone I can sell to? Bro.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, True Soul?
I need a trade.
An honor, True Soul.
Bear keeps looking over. I'll feed him his own loincloth.
Set me free.
To stand this
I'll handle the
close to her
diplomacy.
power.
You just keep looking, Prince.
Anything you may
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see through the main doors.
Oh. So we're going up.
Me, oh my, oh me.
Wait, is this right? I feel like I'm leaving.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play. Won't you help me? Set me free. Someone's coming. Someone needs. Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek. Will you play with me?
Oh, this kid looks crazy. Who are you?
I'm Oliver. I'm 7. Will you play with me?
In a moment, maybe. Have you seen another little boy? His name is Daniel.
I don't know anyone called that. Don't ask me again. Now play with me.
You wanna play? Fine.
All right. I'll hide, and you seek. Find me, and you win.
All right, let's begin.
Get ready, and no cheating.
He's invisible. I saw him. He went over here somewhere.
You weren't supposed to find me.
Oh.
You weren't supposed to win.
He's not very good. Let's play again.
Good idea. You're smarter than some playmates I've had. They always tried to leave before I was done with them. Try to find me again, but my family will be looking for you at the same time, so don't get caught.
What? Oh!
Won't you help me? Set me free.
What? Ew! Oh, that's horrific. Okay.
You're good at this. Are you sure you didn't cheat? But I can't let you think me a bad sport. Here's your prize. You'll need it.
So ominous. He managed to beat Oliver at
Won't you help me? Set me free.
his own game. He gave us a prize for finding him. Interesting.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What are you?
The flaming fist.
What are you doing here?
Investigating. Catherick Thorn. Rumors of Sharon Gold. Worse than we thought.
What can you tell me about Catherick Thorn?
He is brutal. Cares for nothing except his daughter.
What happened to you?
Curse. Darkness. Pain.
for Thaniel. Where is he?
Shadowfell shifts and changes, but where Thaniel is, always smells of lavender.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Interesting.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Alright. So there's probably going to be a lot of cutting in this video, and for that I'm sorry.
Set me free.
I'm just kind of exploring a little bit, and little pieces are starting to come together. So I should have just showed that little part where we talked to that dead guy, and we learned more about that spirit guy, I guess? Thaniel. We learned more about Thaniel. And now we're gonna go tell Halsin what we just discovered.
You wish to speak?
Share what we learned of Thaniel's presence in the Shadowfell.
Good. This is what we've been lacking. Now there's a chance we can find Thaniel and bring him home. What comes next will prove dangerous. Meet me by the shore outside Last Light. We can do our work there without imperiling others.
What? Halsin. Oh, there he is.
Oh, help! Help!
Before we do this, let me equip my weapon. And give this to Shadowheart.
Lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh please, oh golly me oh my, you must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
You're in pain, delightful. How does it work? Honestly, we need this lamp. But I kind of want to say this. I'm gonna say it.
My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way.
Cruelty and cleverness are all too common bedfellows. Let's side with cleverness alone, shall we? See what we can do to save this verse-loving pixie.
Who are you?
My name is Dolly Thrice. Now won't you free me from this vice?
I need protection from this curse. If I release you, will you help me travel through the shadows?
It would be my pleasure, truly. Once I'm freed, I'll help you duly.
What's this mechanism at the base of the lantern?
I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
Release the pixie.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
I need to get through the shadow curse. Can you help?
Sure I can, but will I? Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Use?
Been blessed already, haven't you?
Move on with your life.
Alright, give that to Carl after, I guess.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin.
First, I want to know what to expect.
Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell. But thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there. Alone.
Hold on, shouldn't I come with you?
No. This opportunity has been 100 years in the making. It has to be me. And only me. But I didn't bring you here to witness an old druid's grandstanding. You have a part to play in this, and I trust you will play it well. With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
You can count on me.
Good. Now it's important that only I pass through the portal once it opens. The magic is fragile. Any mistake, and our one chance will be lost forever. It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works. Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can. It's done. I have him. But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong. No. It can't be.
Is he dead?
No. But some part of him is missing. He's hollow. I need to examine him back at the camp. Come see us when you can. Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
Tell me how I can help.
It's both simple and not. We need to find Thaniel's missing half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
Oh. I met a sort of shadow child before, a little boy named Oliver, around Thaniel's age.
And you saw this boy yourself? That can't be a coincidence, but we need to be sure. And I truly mean we, if you wish. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side.
Alright, leave it to me.
This doesn't have to be your burden alone. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute, anything. Just say the word.
Join me!
There is no room for me, I'm afraid. Perhaps dismiss another, then I can join you.
Shit, who should I get rid of? Honestly, probably Shadowheart.
I'm with you.
All right. Hey, we finally recruited him. What does he have to say?
Oakfather preserve you.
You said Daniel is missing part of himself. Any ideas how we can find
No
him?
matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow, and may show signs of his power. Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely.
In fact, I think I saw just the sort before, not long after we first came within reach of the Shadow Curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time. There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
I met a peer of yours, the druid Jaheira. Do you know her?
Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
You seem to admire her greatly.
There is much to admire, judging by the stories. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Would she have helped the refugees? Defended the Grove? Controlled Korga? At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
You spent all these years fighting the Shadow Curse. What happens once it's lifted?
Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is.
Of course, I'd only wish you'd joined me earlier.
So do I. But one duty at a time.
I want to ask all of these, but I want to finish the other part of this. Escrow it.
Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose.
I feel like I haven't gotten to know you properly yet.
It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer have to talk about the Shadow Curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know?
Oh, wow. You're quite large for an elf. Do you have people out there somewhere? Family, friends, a lover, perhaps?
You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in High Forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The Grove became my family, with Sylvanas as my teacher. And now I have you.
You didn't answer the part about lovers. I'm sorry for your loss.
It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable. I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers. Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes nature needs reminding.
Hold on, nature needs reminding of what exactly?
Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape. Only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social. A she-bear claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned.
Don't leave me hanging. Is there someone in your life right now?
Right now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve.
I'm saying don't take this the wrong way, but you're quite large for an elf.
I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now.
We don't have to talk about it if you don't want.
It's a natural question, but I don't have a good answer, I'm afraid. Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened.
How did you come to be a druid?
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector.
Tell me something about yourself that I wouldn't think to ask.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey.
Whittling, what do you make?
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
So you turn into a bear and you like honey, a little on the nose.
I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
Ooh. Oh, that's good. I like that one. But I also like that one. I'm gonna say, when I first got to the Hells, I was so scared and lonely, I adopted a pet rock and named it Craig.
Ah, but there are no pets in nature, only companions. Though I'll admit, Crag likely made for a rather stoic confidant.
That's enough for now.
Anytime.
What happened before when the Shadow Curse was unleashed?
Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows, became part of the shadows. And worst of all, I lost contact with Thaniel. I wanted to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning.
Inauspicious? Sounds like what you did. Sounds like you did what you had to and saved lives.
You are right, but I must not lose focus until everything has been put right. I've wasted too much time already. Years in which nature has suffered.
And that is it for part 16. Sorry about all the cut editing in this one. I was exploring and different things were happening, so I tried to piece it together in a way that it all made sense. And yeah, so I'll see you guys on the next one.